Hey guys, Dr. Jess from the Chiropractic Health and Wellness Centre, and I hope wherever you are, you're doing well. One of the common things we're seeing at clinic is disc bulges or slip discs, and so I thought we'd do a quick video on what exactly it is, how you can prevent it, and so you understand where the pain's coming from. Because if you've got one, if you've ever experienced it, it is one of the most painful things going. There's nothing worse. And 9 times out of 10, when someone comes in with a bulging disc, what they'll tell me is that they just bent down to pick up their shoelaces, they just twisted to grab their keys or something small, and then all of a sudden, bang, they had this raging pain down their leg and this raging bulging disc. Here's what happens. If you imagine, we cut you across this way, so we're looking at the inside of your disc, what you're going to see is something like this. So this is the disc, your belly button's out there somewhere, spinal cord sits just here, and you've got these individual nerves which branch off either side of the spinal cord. Now, this disc has like a jelly in the centre, which is this. And holding that in place, you've got these rings. And you can think of them like onion rings. That's where your strength comes from. Now, there's no actual nerves inside this, so you can start to damage it internally. You're not going to feel a thing. And this is what tends to happen, right? We pick something up the wrong way. And if you ever notice, like you pick it up the wrong way, you might get a twinge, but then your back tends to get better. Well, this is what's happening. As you lift, that disc pops through one of those rings. And you're still not going to have too much of a problem because the shape of the disc is still intact. Once you get to the final straw though, your disc can be sitting out here, ready to pop through that final layer of ligament, and you still don't feel it until you bend down, tie your shoelaces up, or you twist to pick up your keys off the counter, and then bang, it pops through that final ligament and actually reforms the shape of the disc. So now you've got raw nerve pressure, and that disc is there sitting on your nerve. So then what you're going to find is, first thing in the morning, when your discs are most hydrated, so when you lay on your back, they're not actually filled with fluid, that's going to be worse. So a lot of people say, getting out of bed is absolutely excruciating. As you start to walk and as you start to move, that disc starts to dehydrate, you start to push some of the fluid out so that you don't have the same amount of nerve pressure. Now, if you do nothing with this, quite often, it will start to resolve after about 6 to 8 weeks. If you get stuck into it with care, we can speed that process up and strengthen it so that we can try and prevent this thing from happening again. A lot of the time, what I tell my patients is the second you feel better, we've got that pressure off the nerve. But you can imagine that there's now just a bit of scab holding that disc in place. So what will happen is the second you're feeling better, you then go off and do all the things you've been putting off, like washing the windows, like mowing the lawn, going to work, picking up the kids. You go and do it, and then bang, it hits you again, and it's because you're re-aggravating this injury. So it takes a good 2 months to fully strengthen this. 2 months of being pain-free, that is, that this thing is strong enough for you to start to return back to normal duties. So there's a whole heap of work that needs to go into that. The best thing you can do, because a lot of people tell me, or a lot of the old advice used to be just laying in bed and trying to rest, and that is the worst thing you can do, because we now know if you're laying in bed, your muscles are deconditioning, the disc is staying swollen, it's just not going to heal. In fact, if you lay in bed, the chances of this thing going on for months and months is higher than if you actually get up and get moving. And when you get moving, so we're talking about general movements like walking, swimming, you can cycle if you can bear it. The more movement you get, the better it's going to be. It's only when you start to sit down and cool off that things are actually going to start to aggravate. So when you do sit, the best thing to do is find a stool, because you don't have to sit right down into it, you can sit up high and it's easy to get off. Or you want to sit in a chair like this, where you've got a nice supportive armrest, a rigid back, a nice firm chair, so you can push yourself up out of the chair. If you try and sit in something like a soft couch or a sofa, you'll find 20 minutes later you try and get out of it, the pain's going to be worse. So it's really important to avoid sitting in those things. When you're sleeping on your back, the idea is you want to keep your knees bent. And I'll show you why that is. When you're standing straight, those nerves are fully stretched. Now when you lay on your back, let's say this nerve's getting pinched, and this is also a static nerve, so it runs down the leg. If it's getting stretched, it's got to pull that nerve past that pinch, which is going to make things worse, right? So if you put some slack in the whole system, So you lie on your back, bend your knees, that gives that nerve some slack so it's no longer pulling on that pinch. That will tend to relieve it. Just put a couple of pillows on your knees and keep them bent. The other alternative is, same thing, bend your knees, put a pillow between your knees and lay on your side. In summary, that's pretty much what you can do for yourself. There's different stretches and things we can give, but it does depend on how bad the disc bulge is. But the main key is keep moving. Just walk, try and bend from side to side. Stay within your pain limit, but try and keep moving as much as possible. One thing to avoid is lifting and twisting. That's probably the worst thing you can do for your disc. But if you do need advice, if you're not sure what to do, contact us, write me an email, contact us on Facebook. We're happy to try and help you in that way. But the best thing is if we can actually sit down one-on-one with you, find out exactly which disc is involved, how bad it's involved, and we can tailor the treatment to your specific needs. And it's just a matter of phone calling us or booking online. But I hope that's helped. My name's Dr. Jess, and I'll see you soon.